Can I show you an underrated AI business that is earning people $300 a day, $500 a day, and even over $700 plus per day? And can I show you the exact AI tools that this business uses to run it as a solo one-person business with 0 employees so that you can do this too? Well, that is the challenge I have set myself today. And I don't want to waste your time. So let's just jump straight into it. And we're going to start out by looking at what this business actually is and how it's able to earn so much money. Yep. So here it is. It's the AI niche music business. I talked about this a few weeks ago on this channel, and a lot of people requested I make a full step-by-step tutorial. So here is that video. But yes, basically I shared how there are AI background music videos in very specific niches that are at least 1 hour long, which feature a bunch of songs put together as a montage, such as African tribal music or oud guitar music, that are wildly popular, getting millions of views and earning their creators hundreds of thousands of dollars here on YouTube. And I find it really interesting because before AI, this was a business that was basically impossible to do. So for example, you take this video here, right? This is super specific. It is just a bunch of Tibetan flute songs. And look, it has had over 12 million views. And if you check out their description, you'll see that they've labeled that it was AI generated. And I'm not surprised, right? Because think about it. In the past, to have made this, it would have been really hard. You would have had to have found and hired someone who can even play to be flute music. And that's a really niche skill. So, you could have easily paid over $1,000 to someone to make this music for you. But now with AI, as I'll show you, you can make these videos for just 20 cents to as low as 8 cents per video. It's crazy. And look, I will freely admit it. I love these videos. I watch these sorts of videos all the time because sometimes you're just in the mood for a different type of vibe, you know? Like some days I want my house to have an oriental vibe. Other times I want to feel like I'm in a medieval tavern. And then on some days I want to feel like I'm in a futuristic space city. And in other days I just want to feel like I'm back in Japan in the 1980s. I genuinely love these videos. And they can make a lot of money because here's the thing, right? YouTube has a monetization program which splits ad revenue with us creators. And as you can see, how much we get paid does change day to day. And honestly, it can change depending on the video niche. So I decided to go straight to the source. And I found creators on the Suno AI music generator subreddit who reported their earnings. And they reported to earn a monetization rate of $3 to $8 RPM, which means revenue per 1,000 views. So, if we do the math, then 12 million views would on average earn an AI music business anywhere from $36,000 to over $97,000. And if you come to Social Blade, you'll see that they only started uploading videos just 14 months ago, as of me filming this video. And combined, when you add up the views from all of their videos, it comes out to over 36 million views, which if we do the math means we can estimate that they have earned on average up to $294,000. Which works out to be on average over $21,000 per month or over $700 per day. And before anyone asks, yes, these videos are so popular that even brand new channels like this one, which have only been uploading videos for just 1 month as of me filming this video, are also crushing it, gaining over 400,000 views. So yes, as you can see, there is huge potential in the AI music business. However, as I said, despite all this potential, I truly believe that this business is extremely underrated. And I think it's because a few months ago, a rumor was started by people who don't like AI, saying that YouTube was going to demonetize AI videos in a new rules update. It wasn't true, but a lot of people believed it and still believe it. People still leave comments on my videos talking about it. But again, it's not true. Team YouTube even directly responded clarifying that original AI content that doesn't violate their rules is still eligible to be monetized. And you can even go to Reddit and see for yourself the creators, including new creators, using AI music to make monetized videos on YouTube. So yeah, I think that this rumor has made this a very underrated business idea. So yes, either way, let's now discuss how you can create videos like these step by step by using this AI tool workflow. And we're going to start this tutorial off by learning how to use AI to generate niche AI songs. And to do that, we're going to use what is probably the most popular, highly rated AI music generator there is, Suno, which you can actually try 100% for free. So once you're logged in, come and click on Create. Then come to the version picker and select the latest version available to you. Now you just need to describe what you want your song to include in the prompt box. And at this point, you might be thinking, okay, Sarah, but how did you know to prompt Suno with all of that? And that's a good question. So to create a prompt, there are two things that you're going to need to do first. So firstly, you will need to know, of course, what music niche you want to make your video about. And for me, I chose to make mine about 19th century British Regency music, the sort that you would hear if you watch Pride and Prejudice. And there are two reasons I picked this niche. The first is because if you come to YouTube and you do your search for it, you will see that while there are quite a lot of AI background music videos in the 19th century music niche on here, they are mostly in the dark academia Gothic style, which is very different from the aristocrat Regency style. And it makes sense. Currently, dark academia 1800s Gothic music is a very trendy niche. So the audience is huge. Therefore, people are fighting over it. But that's not my strategy. When I start a new business, I like to look for gaps in the market that I can fill. Opportunities which, even if they are smaller, have a lot less competition. And to me, this looks like an interesting opportunity. Everyone is so focused on fighting over the Gothic music niche that they aren't even noticing the smaller but still popular British Regency niche. But secondly, I also picked it because if you do come and open up any one of the very few videos available in this niche, this one here, for example, with 1.8 million views, and then you go and you check out their YouTube profile, you'll see that they aren't even an established creator. This was literally their very first video, and it was immediately successful. In the YouTuber world, we call this a video outlier, which basically means that it had disproportionately high success relative to how few subscribers that this creator had when they posted it. This is often a big indication that there is a large unmet demand for a video topic because even a creator with 0 subscribers was able to get 1.8 million views on their video on this topic. But yes, once I had picked my music niche to make my video on, I then came to ChatGPT. The free version of ChatGPT works absolutely fine for this. You don't need to pay for a subscription if you don't want to. Just tell it that you're creating a song using Suno and you need prompts. Tell it what your niche is and also tell it if it should have lyrics or whether it should just be instrumental. For most niches, you will probably want it to be instrumental only. And then that is it. ChatGPT will now generate ideas for prompts that you can use to create a song with Suno. You can either take its prompts as is or modify them like I did here. Either way, it's up to you. But yes, back in Suno, you just need to click the instrumental box if you want it to be just an instrumental song and then click generate. And it will now generate 2 songs for you. Each song costs 5 credits. So, it's 10 credits in total for 2 songs. And the songs are super cool. Here's a preview of one of the songs that I generated. Let's give it a listen. Pretty music, neat, right? And at any point if you want to download or edit a video, just click on your library in the menu. And now you'll be able to see all of the songs that you've generated. And if you don't like any parts of the song, like for example, you don't like the way that it ends, you can open them up in the editor, then click and drag your cursor to select the portion of the song that you want to change. So let's say, for example, I wanted to change the ending. I can now click the replace button, and Suno will now generate for me 2 new versions of the section of the video for me to pick from. And here is the thing, right? It is crazy cheap to generate songs like this using AI. Like, I am not joking. Take a look for yourself. Now, there is a free version of Suno. The free plan gets you 50 credits a day for free, but you don't get a commercial license for the songs that you generate. But if you want to actually make money, you will want to get the Pro plan, which gives you a commercial license. And you only need the lowest cost plan, which is $10 a month or $8 a month if you pay yearly. This gets you 2,500 credits. Now, you think about it, right? A song costs 5 credits. That means that you can make 500 songs every month. Which means then that if you do the math, each song costs just 2 cents to 1.6 cents. Now that is crazy, especially when you consider that, as I'll show you when it comes time to edit these videos, you are only going to need like 5 to 10 songs per video max. So that means then that each video will cost you anywhere from just 20 cents to as low as 8 cents per video. So yeah, AI is by far the cheapest way to start this business idea. But yes, now that we've got our music, let's now generate a background image for free. Yes, and you can use a paid image generator like Midjourney if you have one. But if you don't have a paid one, then we can just use a free image generator instead to save some money. And I have 2 free image generators that are my favorite right now. The first is Nano Banana. And as I said in this video here, I'm kind of obsessed with it right now. To access it, just come to the Google AI Studio and click Nano Banana. Then in the settings, set the image resolution to be 16 by 9. Then just prompt Nano Banana with whatever image you want and let it do its magic. And as you can see, it did a great job with this painting. But here's the cool thing about Nano Banana, right? Let's say I just want the house and gardens and not the people. I can ask Nano Banana to remove them, and it will do just that. It will generate a new version of the image with the edits that you requested. Easy. You can then just download this image and use it as is. So that's one way to generate images. The second way is with my other current free image generator, Leonardo. They give you 150 free credits each day. Just create a free account and then select Create an Image. Then choose your image model. The base Leonardo image model works well for lots of image styles. Then, set your image resolution to be 16 by 9, and then just type in your prompt and then click Generate. And that's it. Leonardo will generate 4 images for you. And the nice thing about these is there's no watermark. And as an optional extra, if you want to edit your images, I highly recommend my favorite AI-powered graphics editing app, Canva. You can use the free Canva plan. But if you want to access the AI features, you will need the Pro plan. Luckily, Canva is still giving out a huge free 30-day Pro trial. So, if you want this for free, I'll include my affiliate link in the video description. And there are 2 tweaks I recommend. First, click the image and click Edit. In the editing menu, scroll down to Apps and then select the image upscale and upscale the image into high resolution. A lot of AI image generators produce images in low resolution. So, this will upscale it to be suitable for HD YouTube videos. And my second tweak is to again click Edit and then in the menu select Adjust. And now you can go through and use the sliders to adjust the image and get it looking exactly the way that you want for the colors. So if I want to make it look more vintage, I could decrease the highlights. Or if I wanted to make it look bright and sunny, I can increase it either way. Once you got your image looking the way that you want, just click Share, then click Download and make sure that PNG is selected. Then increase the image size and resolution to be 2 to 3 times. Then just click Download. And that's it. Now, I'm going to show you how you can choose to animate this picture. But first, all this talk about Canva can't help but remind me of today's video sponsor. Me. Yes. Because you see, there are so many shady YouTube sponsors these days, it can be hard to find sponsors I trust for my videos. And so, since I didn't find a sponsor I trust for this video, I've just chosen to sponsor it myself. And I'm sponsoring it today to let you know that if you haven't seen my case study videos before, I actually have my own one-person AI business. Basically, I sell AI-generated clothing prints onto products such as shirts. Here's what I do. First, I generate art using AI image generators, and I use ChatGPT to come up with viral slogan ideas. And then, I combine them together in Canva and turn them into a finished clothing print, which I then upload to print-on-demand apps to create my own cool custom clothing like this, which I then sell for a profit through both Etsy and Shopify. And so if you'd like to learn more about my one-person AI business, I'll link to my videos that discuss it in the video description. Plus, you can also download a copy of my free ebook, The 6 Steps That Six-Figure Online Stores Follow to Make Over $10,000 a Month with Print-on-Demand. You can find a link to download my free ebook in the video description below. And if you want even more info, I also have a video course called the Ecom Clubhouse, which includes in-depth video tutorials on my tricks I use to get free traffic to my AI clothes. So, I'll also include a link to this in the description. But anyway, back to the video. And let me now show you how you can animate these background images using AI. And it's actually really easy. Although, I do want to note that animating is entirely optional. Some videos on YouTube, like this one here, choose to add in subtle animations to their backgrounds to enhance them, whereas other ones, like this one here, just have one single still image for the entire video. So, it is a personal preference, but either way, I'll show you how you can animate each video for just 38 cents using my current favorite low-cost AI animating tool, Kling. It's really simple to use. Once logged in, just click to make a video and then set the tool version to be 2.1. Next, come and upload your picture to be the first frame of the video. Then, click the End Frame button and upload the same picture to also be the final frame. Then just come to the prompt box and explain what you want your animation to be. And I'd also turn off sound effects since, well, we already have sound for this video. It's the music. And then you can select how long you want it to be. If you select 10 seconds, it will cost you 70 credits. If you select 5 seconds, it will cost you just 35 credits. So either way, it's up to you. Then once you're done, just click generate. And that's it. In just 3 minutes or so, you will have your animation. And here it is. Because we have the first frame of the animation be the exact same as the last frame. It means then that you have created a perfect loop. This feature frame to frame is not available currently for all Kling versions, which is why I picked 2.1 for it, since currently version 2.5 doesn't have this feature, although it might have it in the future. So you can pick it then. And as I said, these animations are surprisingly cheap. I mean, think about it. In the past, you could have easily paid an animator hundreds of dollars just for this one animation. But now you can get a Kling subscription for just $7. This gets you 660 credits, which is all you need. Because if we do the math, 660 credits means that you can animate the background for 9 to 18 different videos, which also means then that each video costs on average just 77 cents to just 38 cents to animate. So yeah, AI has now made this crazy cheap too. But yes, either way, we are now going to actually edit the video so that we can upload it. Okay? And you can use any video editor that you like. So, if you prefer to use DaVinci since it's a free and open source editor, you can use that. Or if you like the classic Adobe Premiere Pro, that's fine too. But for me, a lot of viewers of this channel love CapCut. So, I'll be using that for this tutorial. I'll also be using the desktop version of CapCut that you can install on your computer. So, if you'd like to follow along with me specifically, I'll include my affiliate link to where you can get a 7-day free trial subscription to CapCut Pro in the video description below. But yes, just start a new video editing project. Then come and upload all the songs that you'll be using and either your background image or your looping background animation. Then come and choose a song to start your video with and drag it onto the timeline. Then come and pick your second song and drag that onto the timeline. Then we're going to add in a quick crossfade. A crossfade is when you blend the start of one song with the end of another. So here's what it will sound like before the crossfade. Music. And here's what it will sound like after. Music. It's a subtle but nice change. So to do this, just come and zoom in on your 2 songs in your editing timeline. Then once zoomed in, place one song underneath the other song so that the ending of the first song and the beginning of the first song slightly overlap. Then with your cursor over one song, you'll find a little circle. Click and hold the circle and drag it to the point where the 2 clips meet. You'll then see a little black arc appear as you do that. Then come and do the same with the other clip too. And then that's it. I just went and added each of my songs in, crossfading them as I went. The process was pretty quick. Took about 5 minutes, and it was well worth the extra time to add this in. But yes, here's the finished product. Now here's the thing, right? Most background music videos are at least 1 hour long, but my 10 songs are only 28 minutes. And that's fine because I've noticed that most these videos will just have one playlist with music for 20 to 30 minutes and then they'll just repeat that like 2 times, which is why you only really need 5 to 10 songs per video, especially if you repeat any of your favorite songs across multiple videos. So yes, to repeat it, just drag a cursor over all the songs, then right-click one and click Group. Now you can again click this group and this time click the copy button. Then right-click an empty space on the timeline next to it and click Paste. And then do that again. And now you have over 1 hour of music. And we can just add in our visuals. If you're using a picture, you can just drag your picture on top of the music and then put your cursor over the edge of the image. Click it and then drag it to the right across the timeline until it reaches the end of the music. And that's it. You'll have a background picture for the entirety of your video. Or alternatively, if you're choosing to use a looping animation, just pop the animation clip multiple times onto your timeline. And then to speed this up, you can group some animations together and then just copy and paste this group to duplicate it quickly. But yes, that's pretty much it. And so now, because I've gone ahead and duplicated this animation across the timeline, the fountain animation now forms a continuous perfect loop throughout the entire video runtime, which is about 1 hour and 25 minutes. And so then once you've got this, all you need to do is export it, which is easy. Just click export, then give your video a title, and the standard HD 1080p settings are usually fine for videos like this in my experience. And then that's it. Click export. And now you can upload it to YouTube. Okay? So if this video helped you, please consider subscribing. And if you'd like to learn more about my one-person AI business, you can be sure to check out this next video here on screen. And I will see you in the next.